In the late 13th century, long before the Ottoman name echoed across 3 continents, she was known as Holofira. As the daughter of the Greek Tekfur, the Byzantine lord of Yarhisar, she was a princess of 2 worlds, born into a life of marble halls and golden embroidery. Her story begins in the luxury of the Yarhisar fortress, a destiny that, according to the chronicles of Ashik Pashazada, was about to be rewritten by the rising tide of the Kai tribe. The year 1299 marked a turning point. In a move of brilliant and daring strategy, Osman Gazi employed a Trojan horse tactic to disrupt a political marriage. While a wedding was being celebrated, 40 Ottoman warriors, disguised in women's clothing, infiltrated the festivities. In the middle of the chaos, a young Orhan Gazi, only 17 years old, claimed Holofira from the very prince she was forced to marry. This night, recorded in detail by Neshri in the Kitaba Jihanumah, saw the fall of the Bilogic and Yarhisar fortresses and the rise of a new imperial heart. When she entered the Ottoman household, she was given a name that reflected Orhan's unique devotion, Nilüfer, the Persian word for the water lily. Though Orhan would later enter into political marriages, such as his union with the noblewoman Asporka in 1310 and the Byzantine princess Theodora Cantacuzene in 1345, Nilüfer remained his Bas Hatun, or principal wife. Their bond was so profound that Turkish oral tradition tells us Orhan named a city and the very river of Bursa after her, ensuring her name would flow through the land forever. Together, Orhan and Nilüfer raised 4 children who would secure the future of the dynasty, 3 sons and 1 daughter. There was Süleyman Pasha, the eldest, who would go on to conquer the Balkans, Qasim, who was lost to history far too soon, and Murad, who would eventually ascend the throne as the 3rd sultan. Beside them was their daughter Hatija. In the academic works of Halil Inalcik, we see Nilüfer's true power, the transition from a Byzantine captive to the mother of the state, the architect of a royal lineage. Her influence was not confined to the palace walls. In 1331, the world-renowned traveler Ibn Battuta arrived in İznik and found something that astonished him. He recorded in his travels that while Orhan was away on campaign, it was Nilüfer who ruled the city as governor. He met a woman of immense authority and wisdom, proving that she was a political regent in an age of warriors. But power came with the weight of suffering. Nilüfer endured the deep pain of outliving her own flesh and blood. She saw the death of young Qasim in 1346, and later the tragic loss of her eldest hero, Süleyman Pasha, in a riding accident in 1357. Despite these losses, her spirit turned toward the heavens and the poor. Her final legacy is etched in stone. In 1388, her son Murad I built the Nilüfer Hatun Imaret in İznik, a grand soup kitchen dedicated to her memory. As the inscriptions on the Imaret tell us, she was a woman of endless charity. Today, in the silent halls of the Orhan Gazi tomb in Bursa, their sarcophagi lie side by side, 2 souls who stayed together through 90 years of life and 600 years of history.